Welcome, welcome. I'm Kate Bowditch, and I'm owner of Clearwater Counseling and Hypnotherapy. Some people out there that are watching this now have seen many of my videos and read my blogs, and I'm ever grateful for that. That's why I'm writing. So today is the day of first of 7 pillars of wisdom for the therapist. Now, I'm a hypnotherapist. I am a licensed mental health counselor and a clinical hypnotherapist, and I've been in business for a really long time. And in 2007, I wrote a book on hypnosis. It's called 2020 Insight. That's this right here. And I was looking at it the other day, and I thought, wow, the first piece is a piece that was taken from a lecture that I gave to a group of young hypnotherapists, shining and ready to go. And I thought, it still stands. Sometimes when you write something, years go by and you think, well, times change and all that. But this is still a very important book. You can get it at lulu.com, Lulu.com. 2020 Insight, and it's by me, Kate Bowditch, and you can see it right down here somewhere. So the concepts, I call them the 7 pillars of wisdom, and they are the 7 very, very crucial foundation stones to your practice. And so I'm going to simply read from my book and maybe even talk about it a little bit. These are the 7 pillars which have strengthened me in times of doubt, and they give me guidance when I lose my way with a client. And yes, there are some times when any good therapist will say, where are we going? What's going on here? And these pillars also remind me that I'm not the center of the room. This isn't about me. It's about the client. And if it isn't, dear client, run. So this is the first. I'll be back a bunch more times because we've got a few more to go. So the client is always right. That's number 1. The client is always right. The client is always right, always knows why they're there, even when the words are not easily formed. The client always gives 100% appropriate material, 100%, never less. Everything is correct and appropriate. Blank walls, foul language, factual errors, prejudices, gray nothing, and resistance. It is 100% appropriate to the work of the day and can be used. I've lost clients because I don't tell my clients what needs to be worked on next. I believe that if a client cannot tell me that, they're not ready for the work. And pushing them will only build resistance or make my work, and not about them, in which case I should be paying them, of course, which isn't very useful. And even if the client, as I said, when the words are not easily formed and they don't know why they're there are ways of handling that because they came. If you've done some work and they stop being willing to say what's interactive, what's being there, how this works for them, there are ways of handling that to see if they're afraid or if they truly don't know. So we will come back. We will have more. The next pillar is to be client-oriented, which is a lot more difficult than it sounds most of the time. So today, the client is always right. And the next one is be client oriented. And I thank you for joining. Give me a call if you'd like some clarification. Go buy my book. And it's got great stuff in it. As a super bonus, you get some scripts that I've worked out that are very powerful and useful with 100% of my population. So next time. Bye-bye.